Alright, let's see if this looks any better. There we go. Now, okay, that looks so much better. Oh my god, I can actually, like, I don't have to count the pixels on my fucking screen. Oh, that's so much better. So that is interesting, though, that I can't just stop and start a stream. That creates, like, a separate video. So that is something I'm not familiar with. Yeah. Yeah, the fucking things Twitch will do to you. You know? So much better quality. Okay. This is one of the reasons why I wanted to switch off of Twitch, is because so Twitch didn't, like, crush my bitrate into the sun. It's like I said, they have bitrate limits and, like, how high the definition of a stream you can get. So, okay, so this is a lot better. This is a lot better. All right. Like this makes me realize how dog shit of a platform Twitch is. Yeah, let me bring this up so I can kind of monitor it here. I want to move around and, like, see if it, like, compresses it when I'm, like, doing higher gameplay, like more intense gameplay. Like, I need to be able to see that. Like I said, the delay between it being live and, like, what I'm doing. Oh, absolutely. Twitch is washed indeed. Oh, that's gorgeous. Like, I barely, like, lose anything at all when I'm moving around like that. That's wonderful. Yeah, it does make you stream at a certain bit rate. So games that are like Warframe that are very high mobility, um, like motion dense things are gonna look a lot worse on Twitch. And that really sucks. Like I said, I do think that part of it can't be fixed though. I think that part of it is specific to Twitch is specific to Warframe itself. I got Invigoration for Uriel, 100% range. Oh god. Oh dear. Oh, that's just like the whole game. That's the whole tile set. Brick your PC with one cast of brimstone. Oh, I can imagine. I can imagine. That's wonderful. Have any silly 5 jump resets? What could that possibly mean? You know, I feel like invigorations would be a lot cooler if you could, you know, like, choose the Warframe. Like, I know there's a system for that. If you choose them enough, you know, you can get one for any Warframe. Like, you can choose it. But, like, I don't know, invigoration's just, like, they're cool little cute temporary buffs, but, like, I don't care if they're not actually any, like, long-term effects. Because, like, how do I describe it right? If I am taking a Warframe to a mission, right? And that Warframe performs at a certain level. I want that level to be consistent every time so I can more fundamentally understand the build and what it does. I don't want a Warframe with an invigoration buff to how do I put it? Invigoration buff to, I guess, skew that data, so to speak. I know what jump resets are. Let me mess with this a little bit here. So if that's oh yeah, on Twitch, yeah, that's probably how it goes. I get that's just like a safety precaution. Just because I say stupid dumb shit all the time. I also do not want children anywhere near my community or space at all. Yeah, like I said, I figured it was on Twitch, yeah. Theater Studio. Okay, so okay, so I think what I have to do to make there not be such a delay in chat is I have to change the stream latency. I think that's all it is. Nothing too complex.
Does not appear. Okay, that looks good.
I said I'm just kind of like going around monitoring everything here, just jumping to like make sure like everything looks good, what the quality is like, what you know, and just a lot of like back end stuff, making sure that I don't have to anything crazy bad going on. Like I said, the big improvement on getting the quality up. I mean, yeah, it is Dianax. He is the 50th Warframe, so I guess he gets Nepo baby treatment. Even though I think that Dianax is really uninteresting, if I'm being honest. Like he's kinda mid. I should probably go get these Gift of the Lotus awards. Or rewards, rather. At least some of these. Oh, survival. Or an Exilus adapter of some kind. Bring the good old Sandman. There's an Ivara here in the wild. That's crazy. When was the last time I saw an Ivara in the wild? Enables Tennokai, so Tennokai gills into an opportunity with melee bonus. Tennokai opportunity with 120% melee damage. That's interesting. I don't know if that's actually going to, like, make Tennokai really worth using. Because as it stands, Tennokai is cool. And it's, like, it's not bad. It's just, I don't feel like it fits with the flow of Warframe. +1 truth. Oh, Steel Meridian. That's good to know that it looks nice. But yeah, if it says +1 truth, that means Steel Meridian. And that has implications, because if we're getting a Steel Meridian one, I feel like it's highly likely that the other ones will get Tennokai mods as well. So maybe they're doing something to, like, revamp Tennokai. That would be my guess. Yeah, I mean that's fine. Like I said, I think it might very well be a that all of them are getting it. Which, if that is true, chat, if that is true, that it actually has some pretty good implications. Primarily post migration bottom text. My video output. What do you mean? Okay, that was weird. But alright. Dropped frames, that's good. What? No. The thing is about Tennokai, right? If we're getting Tennokai mods with Syndicate procs attached to them, that has really, really good implication. Because what that means is that we will have access to basically free energy, just attached to our melee weapons, via the Entropy procs. Because Entropy, for those who don't know, back in the day, old ball knowledge, Entropy procs were really, really good in one of the big ways that you could just get energy for free. Like, a lot of people would use the Cynoid Gamma Core and the Supra Vandal specifically because they were just free energy jockeys, essentially. And that actually might make a comeback if we can just slap that on any melee weapon we want. And have a decent, you know, Tennokai mod on top of it. And especially if these Tennokai mods are all different per faction. Like, we not only get, like a different proc, but we also get something else along with it. Might be shown in packs. Okay. Okay. Very big news. Wow, they actually said shit on the dev shirt. That's crazy. No, you know what I think would actually make Tennokai a lot better? Is instead of being a giant damage boost, how about make it a range boost? That would actually be useful. Because, like, okay, your heavy attacks are already probably one-shotting at a certain point. And so the extra damage that Tennokai gives is kind of superfluous. Thus, if it was instead something like a range boost, that would actually be useful. With Zorbas? And yes, Hoodzy, Dispatch Overdrive is... that is definitely a mod of choice I use on heavy attack builds, for sure. It is pretty nice. But again, like I said, the extra utility of having Syndicate procs just on any melee weapon, I think vastly outweighs that. Oh, he has a name. They named those guys? God. In the future, I'm definitely going to change the latency so that I can respond to chats faster. Or rather, you guys can see my responses faster. Dante skin? Oh, ayo? Oh god, I hope so. So we might be getting, like, good shit, coming in the next dev stream. Like, we might be getting that good shit. Like, okay. They definitely didn't forget about him. It's just that he was so, like, he was so good on launch. right? Like, and then he got his little nerf, but like, again, Dante's a really good frame. Like, he doesn't need to be remembered necessarily. Like, he doesn't need any buffs. Like, he's just a very good frame right now. Fresh off the oven, so he's probably gonna sit. He probably had to simmer for a while. This is where everyone's fucking around. Short asked for a Jade skin, and Megan said, "In my dreams." By chance they still haven't cooked anything for her? That's so sad. Depression. Yeah, I think that, yeah, low-key, though, Dante, I think, is probably one of the best frames right now. He's just so versatile and so insular that there's really nothing he can't do. Like, what he does is such a broad and high-covering, like, spectrum with, like, so little. Like, he can damage buff his teammates, he can give them the best form of protection in the game in the form of a gazillion overguard. He has insane DPS output on his own. Sometimes you think DE is doing too much? What do you mean by that? There's food on their plate they can't eat? I see. I see what you mean. Alright, let's get out of here. Yeah, once I tweak settings more, like, hopefully that I can actually, like, have lower latency and you guys can see, like, I can respond to your stuff in real time, because I like working like that. I like having that low latency. I'll have to see if I can't tweak that to make it a little bit snappier. There's not a huge delay. That was that. Anything else in Gift of the Lotus that I care about? I have that. I have that. I got that. Garbage. Up, 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 up. Have I looked at credit offerings this week? Probably have. When are they gonna put... what's his face? Uriel's helmet in this shop here. Yeah, the thing is, they actually... I don't think they usually do, like, super big summer updates. It's always their winter updates that's like the big one, you know? God, what an ugly fucking helmet. Awful. Ugly ass. You know what I should probably do? I should probably go pay a visit to Ironwake real quick. I've been forgetting to do that the past couple weeks. Double tap? What mod is that for? I know that's one of the, Oh, which one is that for? What the fuck? Oh. Neat. Yeah, I guess Jade Shadows, yeah. Jade Shadow is pretty good. One of the best updates, by the way, in recent history. There's so much good shit. Quest was great. Warframe was great. New game mode was great. Like, just the content it delivered was also, like, such high quality. Latron. Oh, yeah. I have used Double Tap. I don't think it's worth it. As somebody who is a big Latron enjoyer, I have no Kuva, wow. 6,000 ribbon slivers, amazing. Was it Double Tap? Why did I even link the Latron? Am I stupid? Bonus damage for next on next up to 20%. Yeah, ugh. That's what was getting me about Double Tap is that it's such a short timer. I think if it was a longer buff, it would be worth it, but as it stands, not really. There's just no reason. Alright, I was gonna go pay a visit to Teshin as well. I have no idea how much Steel Essence I have. That's important to check. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna be streaming very long tonight, so... That Magnus Prime and I'm disappointed on the sound. Yeah, yeah. It is quite unfortunate. It's Teshin I wanted to go to. I'm stupid. Yeah, I was talking about this on Sunday's stream about how we really lack like a lot of mechanical feeling guns. And it's such a shame that we do. Because like the ones that we do have are like clearly very popular. I get a quadzillion Kuva. Double tap is Giga Strong in his song. It's like 400% multiplicative damage. I mean, we can go look at it right now. I mean, we're here. I just remember trying it personally and just, like, not really being impressed by it. Switch over. I'm pretty sure I have. I do have it. There we go. Why so many basic guns and weapons like knives, shurikens, and bows, or because Senians could not hack more rudimentary weapons? I see. I mean, it seems about as good as it ever was, like... Like, going back to my regular build, like... Like... The damage this thing does is so obtusely overkill that, like... I really don't see double tap being necessary, you know? Like, I'm sure it's probably optimal, but, like, there is such a thing as too much damage. Because enemy health only really scales up to a certain point, and if it's killing them at this level, it's killing them at, like, level cap. Yes, I am. And like I said, I think there is a somewhat noticeable difference, but I don't think it's... One, I don't think it is enough to warrant using it. Because I personally prefer in the slot. In the slot that I have it here. I use radiated reload. Primarily because I like the reload speed on this thing. It just makes it feel a lot more comfy. Because without it, that is a 2.4-second reload, and that is brutal. This chops it way down. And I believe that there is such a thing as too much damage. Like if we go and we look at like just like the default, like we're just gonna headshot enemies. And we'll look at that. If this is it with my current setup. I personally use the Latchon Wraith over the Latchon Prime. Just my personal taste. I like the slightly higher crit. Even if I am losing some status damage, or some status chance. So that was that build. And then if we go... We tag this out here. Like, it is a noticeable... Alright, now that I'm seeing it side by side... Okay, maybe... Maybe it's a little... Maybe it's a little good. Maybe it's a little good. Maybe it's a little good. Solstice skin? This one? Yes, it is very pretty. It is very pretty. I do like it. I just use the Latron Conclave skin or the default. Up to preference. I'm like looking at the damage and I'm like, okay, maybe I don't know. I don't know about that one, Chief. Mag capacity by 15, yeah. That reload is really brutal. And I do have this really gorgeous ribbon for it. Crit chance, damage, electricity, minus zoom. Which is really, really, really nice. Just means I have to run electricity on it as the element of choice. Which isn't a horrible thing, mind you. Yeah, I don't know. Projectile with sprint speed, 30% damage per status effect affecting the target. Multi-shot is more important. Yeah, like I said, the reload is just awful on this thing. But I don't know, I'm looking at that damage like, lip bite emoji. It's like, oh my god. Like, as if this thing wasn't, like, horrifically disgusting as is. Actually, wait, hang on. Wait a sec, chat, wait a sec. Hang on, I gotta try something. I got something to try. That's true. But hang on, I need to... Okay, hang on, let me retry that with, Just seeing if that gets me higher notes on Nyx at all. I don't know if it can apply. I don't know if double tap can apply to damaging your mind control target though. Hmm. I have it set up for my Nyx here. But I do like... I don't know which one I like more. Actually, you know what? The Conclave one's not bad. Or they're not gonna call the Solstice one. I might try with that one. What do I have currently set on her? Okay, yes, I do have that one. This is hideous, though. Again, when people say Nyx is, like, slow, like, I don't know what they're talking about. Like, this is pretty fucking fast. Like people have eyes and they can see this, and I even demonstrated it in the video, and somebody still commented, well, it's actually because she's slow. Like, bro, where? Like, do you live in fucking bullet time? Like, can you, like, dodge between cars? Like, these people, man. Living in their own little universe. It's because they're not using parkour. Exactly, that's what I say. I just, like, load up on parkour shards. I'm on 4. You could realistically go even lower than that. If you really, really wanted to. But I don't think that it's necessary. Like, you don't need power strength that badly. Universal Fallout? It definitely has its uses, like the guy himself. And I need to mess with his fashion. I'm not very satisfied with it. Probably not be doing this on the Nyx, I should probably go back to Synchrom. I wonder if... Why is this here? Kuroko was an actual secondary with wood damage instead of an amp. Yeah, that would be nice, but also, like, I think they're very particular about keeping Void exclusive to operator stuff. That feels very intentional, outside of, like, specifically Zaku, where that is his gimmick. But I don't know. I don't know what they're thinking. Couldn't tell you. I were to swap in a different aura, what would that look like? Okay, I guess I need to have, like, this or something. Because that does take away energy, so Stand United is necessary. What if I did... Let's throw that on there, because fucking why not? What if I take that and I... inject... you in here? Hang on here. How does that work? Oh, it's because of that. Oh, duh. Well, first of all, I want Firewalker instead, because Firewalker's cooler. That's just an aesthetic choice. But, like, what if... Okay, so that doesn't stack. About that much, maybe a little bit more. I need to look up... Oh, what is it? I'm trying to think. Is this actually working? I need to bring up internet. Use Crucible. Only perform rolling maneuver at 40% reduced speed. Okay, so I'm trying to think about how much this works if I stack this. What do I get out of it? Why can't I stack fucking parkour velocity? Are we dead ass? Like, are we real? Thing is, right, it's like I don't want to compromise my damage for doing this. So if I just take these off. I'm trying to see if I can't apply the same... Okay, so that does make a difference. That makes a huge difference. I'm trying to apply the same logic I have with Nyx's mobility to Corvex. It's just that he gets a little bit more diminishing returns for it. That's still there. No, I'm just trying to make him more mobile when he's in his, when he's like this, you know? For a better just repositioning. That when he needs to, he can. That is the general idea here. I don't know, that's something to think about. What else can I mess with? Unless we're just dicking around. Wish Degath didn't suck. Also, another amazing use for the Syandana is Styanax Deluxe. It is a perfect fit. Especially with, like, Day of the Dead cosmetics on top of it, too. Oh, it is beautiful. Like, the Syandana almost feels made for him. Yeah, I can't mess with the shards is the thing, because you really do want all of them to be orange Tau Forged. Because that's so much damage that you get out of them for free. He roundhouse kicks you. Oh, that would be awesome. I fuck with that heavy. Obscene amounts of damage. Thank you. Very cool. Yeah, I also had another color scheme with Atlas that I was working on. This. I mean, we have Baruch, like... I feel like Baruch is kind of what we're thinking of already, you know? I really need to figure out good fashion for Equinox. Equinox is so hard to fashion properly. The peaceful monk and bed drinking tea, like the class. Yeah, I mean obviously, but I mean he's still kind of the kung fu guy. He's pretty much there, as far as I'm concerned. Okay, we're cooking. We're cooking. I like the way that this Sindana frames this ephemera. Like, do you mean Sensei Wu? Are we describing Sensei Wu now? Because that's what this sounds like. Yeah, the Praetos exists, like obviously. That is an option, but not really like a more long-term solution. What a whack-ass idle pose. Why did they do this? Equinox is one of those frames I hope gets a skin at some point soon. At any point in the near future, frankly. Yes, you have a good night, Rack, and thank you for stopping in. Alright, I should probably go take care of this cyst. Probably a good idea. God, I remember when you had to wait a whole week to remove those. That shit was awful. Why did they ever think that that was, like, okay? Nah, I think I really do like the Rhino one. I think that that is optimal. Oh. I remember when we got this skin and, like, nobody fucking touched it? Well, that's because, I mean, I guess that's since nobody touches Zephyr to begin with. Yeah, it really does feel very, very similar, just in aesthetic. 100%. Oh, this is really a diabolical fashion. You're a kid, you're a squid. I'm actually curious. What if I put this on? Oh, that's interesting. It shows how his limbs work. Is that Wisps? Wait a sec. Chat, is that... Chat, it's fucking Wisps idle animation. On an invisible, like, Warframe base underneath. Oh my god. That's so funny. That's actually so funny. What the hell? That would make sense, though. That's got aura farming. That's aura farming right there. Hello, dog. Sprout's final form. There we go. Oh, yeah. Now we're cooking. No, this is just the Trout's result of having subsumed so many abilities. He dug too deep. He's dug too deep. The void has corrupted him so utterly and completely that he is a shell of his former self. Yes, this was the Trout that we made. We made him look like a trout. I wanted to make my limbo look like as corrupt as possible. Alright. I think I have gotten all the information I have wanted out of this test. So I will bid you all farewell for now. And hopefully next time I can lower the latency, because I think that's the one thing I want to tweak. I'm going to try and make, you know, each stream better as I go, and I'm also going to need to get a YouTube widget as well. I'm going to need to fix that. So,